Hello YouTube, this is Dr. Ronald W. Satz, founder and chair of the International Society of Unified Science and president of TransPower Corporation, a commercial and custom software manufacturing and certified systems engineering company. As usual, we're going to discuss the reciprocal system of theory. We'll look at 3 articles from Science Daily, 2012, and as usual I will annotate them and show how they are consistent with the reciprocal system. Here's the first one. According to this article from Science Daily, galactic snack time, stream of stars slowly being ingested by the Milky Way. Oh, what do you know? That's in accord with the reciprocal system. And here's the summary. Yale astronomers have caught the Milky Way having a snack. Using the Sloan Digital Sky Survey, they have discovered a band, or stream, of stars believed to be the remnant of an ancient star cluster slowly being ingested by the Milky Way, Earth's home galaxy. So let's just scroll down a little bit. A map of stars in the outer region of the Milky Way as traced by the Sloan Digital Sky Survey. Streams of stars are seen throughout both the northern top and southern galactic hemispheres, corresponding to small galaxies and star clusters which are in the process of being ingested by the Milky Way. The news discovery is designated as the triangulum stream. Okay, well this is consistent with the reciprocal system. Remember, we start with globular clusters in intergalactic space. Sometimes these globular clusters combine to form small galaxies, usually small ellipticals. Then the small ellipticals combine to form spiral galaxies. The spiral galaxies then ingest globular clusters, changing the globular clusters into galactic clusters, which then merge in to the galactic disk. So this is all very consistent with the reciprocal system. Now let's move on to the second article here. This again is from Science Daily. NASA's new star spots flare from Milky Way's black hole. Of course, in the reciprocal system, we don't have singularities, so there are no black holes in the reciprocal system. So what really is the black hole in the center of the Milky Way? Well, it's really a white dwarf core. The stars are packed very tightly, so in the core. So when they explode in supernova type 1, they create red giants and white dwarfs, but the white dwarfs sometimes merge, forming the white dwarf core that we see. But this isn't permanent. Eventually the white dwarfs will expand back into normal space. Remember, in the reciprocal system, everything that goes in eventually must come out. Anyway, here's what the article says. NASA's newest set of X-ray eyes in the sky. The Nuclear Spectroscopic Telescope Array, NuSTAR, has caught its first look at the giant black hole parked at the center of our galaxy. The observations show the typically mild-mannered black hole during the middle of a flare-up. Well, guess what? For years, the conventional scientists have told us that nothing can escape a black hole, but yet we see radiation coming out from so-called black holes, and we see jets coming out of black holes. Again, we'll just scroll down a little bit just to look at this picture here. NASA's so-called Nuclear Spectroscopic Telescope Array, or NuSTAR, has captured these first focused views of the supermassive black hole at the heart of our galaxy in high-energy X-ray light. But nothing supposedly can escape from a black hole, yet we see X-rays coming out. Isn't that amazing? So this contradicts conventional theory, but it's in harmony with the reciprocal system, because in the third dimension of motion, there can be jets coming out of the white dwarf core in some cases, and in other cases there could be incoming material which is giving off X-rays as well. So anyway, black holes are nonsense. Singularities cannot exist in the physical universe. Conventional science is dead wrong. Now we'll quickly move on to the third article. Again, this is from Science Daily. Astronomers uncover a surprising trend in galaxy evolution. A comprehensive study of hundreds of galaxies observed by the Keck telescopes in Hawaii and NASA's Hubble Space Telescope has revealed an unexpected, notice that, because it contradicts conventional theory, unexpected pattern of change that extends back 8 billion years, or more than half the age of the universe. So we'll just scroll down here. This plot shows fractions of settled disk galaxies in 4 time spans, each about 3 billion years long. There's a steady shift toward higher percentages of settled galaxies closer to the present time. At any given time, the most massive galaxies are the most settled. More distant, less massive galaxies on average exhibit more disorganized internal motions, with gas moving in multiple directions and slower rotation speeds. Well, this is completely in accord with the reciprocal system. As I say, we start off with globular clusters in intergalactic space. The atoms of these clusters, incidentally, come from the cosmic atoms, which are coming out of cosmic explosions from the other half of the universe. And then, of course, the cosmic atoms transmute into regular material subatoms and atoms, building up the globular clusters. Then these clusters combine to form small elliptical galaxies, which then combine to form spiral galaxies, and then eventually the spiral galaxies combine to form these giant spheroidal galaxies, which are obviously going to be more settled than the situation with the smaller galaxies. So again, this article is totally in complete agreement with the theory of the reciprocal system. So that does it for today. Study the reciprocal system and prove it for yourself. For the simplest possible explanation of the theory, see my book, The Unmysterious Universe. For the most advanced treatment of the reciprocal system, see my work called Existents and Interactions, a computational treatise of the reciprocal system, the true theory of everything. And then, of course, I have the 2 database modules for the reciprocal system, one for the Microcosmos and one for the Macrocosmos. You can find all these at Amazon.com and at transpowercorp.com. You can also go to my site, www.reciprocalsystem.guru, to stay current with what's going on in theoretical physics. Thanks for your attention.